Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So this is a secret. You're not supposed to let anybody know. We went to Kroger's the other day and pineapple was on sale. Well, my friend Melanie over at A Godly Home absolutely loves freeze-dried pineapple. She doesn't know this is happening yet. And she may not know until this is all done. But Mark's out here to help me. We have this really nice cutter from Pampered Chef, and it works very well. But I'm short, and my counter is a little bit higher than the rest of my counters. And when I lift up like this, my neck scrunches and it makes it hard to breathe, and I just don't like that. So Mark is always wonderful and is always going to cut the pineapple for me. And then what we're going to do is we'll be putting it over, cut it up, chop it up, put it on the little trays over there, get that freeze dried, and we're going to get that mailed over to Melanie. So she doesn't know, but I think she'll be pleasantly surprised. So I'll bring you over here to Mark and show you what he's going to do with this. We cut off the top and the bottom to use this Pampered Chef cutter. And it works very well, and he's got the upper strength and the height.
Except that pineapple wants to be stubborn.
Start from maybe the other side. But this, like I said, this works so easy. There's some of that right there that we could probably cut with a...
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
really
I think these pineapples are a little smaller than those other ones.
Well, let me get out a little knife.
So you have to cut the little green pieces off.
Yeah, we could do that.
And that one didn't come out too well. Okay, this cutter works good on the bigger pineapples,
Yes.
but not the smaller ones.
So he's going to go ahead and get these cut. I'm going to cut off some of these other pieces, and we're just going to go ahead and put it in this bowl. From the bowl, I will be going ahead and getting these chopped up, and he's just going to go ahead and keep doing this, and we'll be right back.
Okay, this is what a good pineapple cut is supposed to look like here. See how nice that cut off?
So usually it is like that, but when you have a little bit smaller pineapple, it does create a little bit more work. And one thing I like about this, it takes the core right out of there. Now granted, there's a store the next town over that has one of those machines that does all that work for you. But the pineapples are not on sale there. If they were, I'd be definitely buying them there because I could just bring them home already cut. So we'll be back once we're ready to put this on the trays. Alright, so these are all done and that container over there is full. So usually I would just throw this down my 13 cup KitchenAid, but my dishwasher is full and I don't really want to do more dishes tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these by hand. And is that soft?
Yep, it's
Look,
done.
look what Mark just brought in. A
Fresh
peach
peach
from our
right
peach
off the
tree.
tree. Nice and soft.
Alright. Oh my gosh, that is soft. Weird. Okay, so then what I have is I have a large freeze dryer. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and put probably one pineapple on each tray. I'm going to go ahead and just keep cutting this and filling up these trays. And I'll show you the whole freeze dryer thing. I'll show you how we get that set up. And we'll show you this coming out. And then it'll get bagged up and be sent to Maine. Alright, so this has a set here for at least 15 minutes cooling off. And it is, and it's ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the door here. And Mark will show you putting these trays in. Now, I have realized that the less food that you have on the trays, the actually quicker it will dry when it's more packed and packed to the max. Then it actually will take a lot longer to dry. Now this is going to be a minimum of 24 hours at least to dry. And he's bringing the other two, and then he'll bring the last one, and we'll show you what to do on this. Now, usually, of course, they do want you to pre-freeze things. I did not have room in any of my freezers to pre-freeze anything at this point. I got this all nice and cleaned out today because I haven't used it in a couple weeks, and I wanted to make sure everything was clean and nice and all ready to go. And he's bringing the last tray right now. He'll show you how to close the door and stuff while I'm back here. So you just like latch the door like that. Hold on here for a minute, honey. There's a
it's a drain
valve there. You need to close that. So that's what he's doing. And then all you do is you hit continue. Now what happens is it says that's freezing. It's going to go through several different phases. Then it's going to go through drying. Then it's going to be like dry, and then you know, like I said, at least a minimum of 24 hours. It gives you a running time of how long it takes. I don't know if you can see that over there. And yes, my machine's name is Fifi. So yeah, that's what that's going to be looking like. Those are all nicely in there. And I know Melanie's going to be shocked because she has no idea this is even coming to her. So I'll bring you back in a day or so when this is done, and we'll finish out this video. Alright friends, now this has been going for an additional almost 20 hours. And this is what it sounds like when it's actually going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the cancel button. I'm pretty sure this is dry because this has been going for quite a while. Then you have to let the pressure out. Kind of works kind of like a pressure cooker, how you have to release the pressure before you can open up the lid. It does the same thing inside the freeze dryer. As you can see, there's very minimal ice in there, which that's a good thing. I do like to see that. Then when you start hearing the bleeps, it is actually saying up here right now, if things were not done, it does say no defrost, more drying time and defrost. To check this, I don't take everything out. I don't stop everything because it just takes a little bit to get that all done. So what I'm going to do is I take the piece, alright, and see how you can nicely break that? And that, my friends, is the pineapple. Now they look like this. They taste amazing. I think Melanie's going to really like this. And now all I got to do is take these off the sheets and get that put in a bag and get that in the mail, and she'll get a surprise. So thank you very much for stopping by. As my garden harvests more things, I will be freeze drying more things, so look forward to seeing some of that stuff. And thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful day.